say, oh no, we're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo!
Hey everybody, it's Escape to Reality with Justine
and Geneva. Hola, ¿cómo estás? We're here. Happy weekend. We're here talking some of Bravo, our Bravo breakdown episode, Summerhouse, Vanderpump, and then a little MTV with Double Shot of Love. As always, we're excited to be here. The reason why we're not talking Beverly Hills and Real Housewives of New York is we're going to be on Pink Shades podcast with Erin Martin. That'll come your guys' way Tuesday. So we'll definitely link that in all of our socials so you guys can check that out. We had fun with her. It was a good convo. People really think that we're pretty aggressive on our opinions. But you know, what can you do? What can you do?
Get on the boat.
We keep it real. So that'll be coming your way Tuesday. And we're super pumped because 90 Day Fiancé starts tomorrow.
Oh man.
So you're back to your girls giving you 2 episodes a week, so get excited. So that'll be coming your way probably Tuesday. That's all my news. Those are all my updates. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Great. Should we talk a little
Better
celeb
than
gossip? Better than who?
Lala.
Oh my God. All right. Yeah. So we got to talk about that. All right. Take us to the celebs.
Oh my God. Okay. So, 50 Cent is in a fight now with one of the Bravo celebs. I love it. Lala Kent. And so I guess he's talking about when she's at the hair salon, right? Talking about how she sucked dick for a Range Rover.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hoes are winning. Do you want a Range Rover? Yes, bitch. Yes. Then just run out and suck a dick. LOL. Shake my head, he put. And then it's leash mean DeRoy, whatever that means. I don't know what that is. But Lala wrote back. She swears she's a thug from Southside Jamaica, Queens, and she's up here watching Bravo, which I think is a quote from one of his songs, right?
Yeah, he is from Jamaica, Queens. So I think she's trying to make fun of him. Like, you say you're badass, but you're watching Bravo.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
And so,
he is badass. He's gotten shot more times than you, and he's alive, you psychopath.
I mean, I hate 50 Cent. He's a real piece of shit. Like, in
oh,
general.
really?
Yeah, like
I guess I don't really take him serious.
God. He like literally he burned down his, just because he didn't want his baby mom to stay in the house. He burned down the house.
She should move out.
He should move out. He refuses to acknowledge one of his kids who's like 18.
That looks identical to him.
I know, it's disgusting.
No, he is a piece of shit, but I don't know.
Because then I guess he started posting screenshots of text messages that were coming from Randall, where Randall was like, hey man, like leave us alone, like I'm sorry, and like evidently Randall owes 50 Cent money. He owes him like $1 million.
I didn't see that. Oh my God, really?
Yeah, so there were all these he screenshotted all these texts and put them up, essentially putting Randall on blast, like while Randall's like begging him to stop like fighting over social media. It's really good.
Then he put up another tweet, Me Too role play. Are you an actress? Come to my hotel and act like you really want the role. Then suck a dick. No good, Randall. No good. So he must be talking directly about him. And then Lala put, wow, 50. I'm disgusted. We've sat up at dinner solo with you. You showing mad love while begging Rand to put one of your new talentless bitches in a film. And this is how you come for me on the gram.
So, yeah, so 50 Cent.
When you're calling it the gram,
God,
then it's
so
like,
stupid.
Grow up.
50 Cent texted or posted a screenshot of a text with him and Randall, and he goes, Randall's going, I'm sorry again. I really am. I said I'm sorry. I'm heading to the emergency room. I'm not doing well. Please don't text me anymore. I'm sorry for everything. Now my ex is fucking with me after your post. This is very bad for me on all levels. Going to the ER to make sure I'm not having a heart attack. And then 50 Cent
What's
responds.
so dramatic?
He responds, get the fuck out of here, Randall. You told your girl to say that bullshit because we had dinner. It was about talking about something directing, you fucking loser. Did you tell her you owed me $1 million over 6 years? Keep playing with me and get your fucking head cracked in front of everybody.
Oh my God, I love it.
Evidently Randall's ex liked the post.
Yeah, she's really, it's not so hunky dory.
It's good drama. I'm enjoying it.
I love it. I love a 50 Cent fight. He's nuts.
Because he's so petty, he'll do anything. It's like this is like the lowest. He'll go as low.
And
into
is
the
he that
dumpster.
rich still? Because he sold that water.
Vitamin water was so long ago. Are people still drinking vitamin water?
No, if you are, then.
But he's executive producer of Power, which is a huge show.
Oh, he is.
Annie.
Power is the Jesse's show. No,
Power
that's
is
Empire.
Power's on Stars. I did
Oh,
watch
okay.
like the first
People
2
love
seasons,
Power.
and then
I wish I
stopped.
would have started watching. I think Empire.
good.
I love Taraji P Henson. I really love her so much. I wish
Empire was too much for me. It was like it got way too.
But I don't like Terrence Howard.
Oh, I hate Terrence Howard. There's something really creepy about him.
Right?
His whole vibe is weird.
Why is he on the screen? You can't find somebody different? I don't like him.
I don't like him either.
All right.
What else?
Moving on. Vicky Gunvalson struck again. That tight vagina just ropes him right in. I bet she's got a tight one. And she got a nice looking ring, but it's probably all for show. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like, see this, I don't know, this may
It's
be a
too
terrible thing
late.
to say, but I feel like at
Yeah.
a certain age, like,
It's over.
do we need to celebrate engagements like you're 20 years old?
No. Put the
Shouldn't it
hand
just-
up like that.
Right. Shouldn't it just
No.
be like, listen, we've decided to commit to each other and we're going to have a wedding.
Why
Like,
do you
don't need to,
legally want to wrap your shit up with another guy right now? Just
know.
let it be.
I agree.
That ring is gorgeous, though. It
It
really
was
is.
pretty.
She's got a nice hand. And look at that fresh manicure. She knew that was coming.
Right.
That's all for the show. Her
Yeah.
face has settled pretty well, though.
Yeah, she's looking stabilized, I would say.
I don't like him, though.
No, I don't either. He's a weirdo.
What's going on behind closed doors with them?
Right. What
Um,
else? Anything else happening?
Let's see what else. JWoww dating a 24-year-old wrestler, Zach Carpinello.
Of
I
course
love that
she's
last
dating-
name.
Dating a wrestler. That seems right on brand.
That's a good last name. She should be a wrestler.
Yes, she should be a WWE wrestler,
That's where she should be.
right?
Why? I think she might have. Her and Snooki might have, like,
I think they
did a
did try to
tag
do
team.
one. Yeah,
That's cute. I could see that, too.
right?
Snooki flying through the air. They could drop her from the ceiling or something. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be good.
She Snooki has got her pregnancies on handle. She looks great.
She does look good.
That little bump is huge, but she's gonna pop right out. God,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, how old is JWoww? She's like Pauly D's age.
I don't know, but wow, good for her.
We haven't talked about Britney Spears and her
Oh, 34.
her continued mental issues.
I know. You know, I don't know a lot about it. It's kind of
It's sad.
makes me sad to watch and
It's
see
like
her
her-
eyes all crazy.
Right? There's 2 things that give away that she's like not in a good state: her eyes and her hair.
Yeah, the
It's
hair.
like I just don't understand how they haven't been able to get her hair together.
How can you be that
You
rich?
have all the money in the world, and that's how your hair looks. It looks like low budget like extensions. I don't understand.
and the clothes. I don't know the
All of it, the clothes.
And then when she's like up close in that video that they forced her to put out,
I couldn't watch it. I can't
And
watch. I can't watch her.
I've
talk.
watched it probably 100 times. And then the eye makeup. It's either
Right.
why the eye makeup is so
I don't
black around the
Right?
eyes.
It's like she looks like a raccoon.
My mom
in
bitches me
trauma.
out if my eyes look like
Oh, if
that.
there's black under your eyes.
Oh, she like gets the thumb out. She really, my mom is, yeah, she's like the black eye police. Oh my God. It's like,
I
get
do. It does just make you look really haggard when you have like mascara under your eyes. You know, it's just like ugh.
a- My mom would like me to wear no makeup ever and just
Yeah.
look like I have no eyelashes.
Au
I'd love to get my
naturel.
eyelashes dyed or
Tinted.
something, so I never had to deal with that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Wendy Williams. Now the divorce drama. Kevin Hunter called the cops on Wendy. Did you see this? She showed up at the house with the moving truck,
Love
and he was all pissed off. Called the cops, and the little Kevin Hunter Jr. was home, and he got in the middle of it, I guess. And some guy named Ronald was there. That's their friend, and he helped them figure it all out. And they're taking inventory, and she was just allowed to take a few things. And oh my God, what a nightmare for her. 'cause
I
she's
do
moving
like
to
though that she's like making moves. I thought it was
Oh,
somehow
yeah,
she was
right?
gonna get like trapped.
something snapped. And the apartment, she's got an apartment in New York City, so good for her. That's the best place to be. Get the hell out of Jersey.
In it. Yeah, get into the city, be close to your studio, get a
Right.
new little life going.
Why would you
Yeah.
be driving all that way every
I
day?
don't know. Yeah,
And
that's good.
did you see that there was rumors that there was a wellness check called on her because he was poisoning her?
Yeah, I did see that.
Wow.
Oh, it's crazy.
I wonder if he was trying to slowly kill her, and that's why she was so sick.
Oh my God, that would be insane. Can you
Like
imagine?
those women that put the antifreeze in the
Possible.
Gatorade.
It's possible. We'll see.
Jeez.
Wild.
Poor Kevin Hunter Jr.
Ugh, poor. Yeah, hopefully he takes Wendy's side though. We'll see.
He should, yeah. It's going to be hard. And then the last thing is Kelly Ripa's best advice that her daughter said she ever got from her mom was to never touch her eyebrows, which I think is the best piece of advice to give your daughter. My eyebrows are gone, and they're blonde, and they're gone.
From what?
Just plucking when I was younger.
Oh, like giving yourself like the super thin eyebrow.
Did you ever do that? No.
I mean, I plucked them, but not like in.
And they grew back?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I just plucked
I'm a
them
hairy-
thin, and like, I got blonde hair everywhere, and it just looks terrible. So,
Hey, you can get your eyebrows tinted and your eyelashes tinted.
oh
If there's
man,
anyone out there that wants to sponsor Justine's makeover.
it looks weird. Yeah, the eyebrows once you start dyeing them, I
know.
don't know, right?
Yeah. All right.
I could just attach some of my pubic hair up there.
Okay. Thank you. And on that note, we're going to transition into Bravo. Before we do, as always, we kindly ask that if you like us, write us a review on Apple Podcasts, hit those 5 stars and subscribe.
If you don't like us, just hit 5 anyway and lie to yourself.
Yeah, exactly. You do it every day. And then follow us on Twitter at Escape2Pod, and we are on Instagram at Escape to Reality Podcast. And if you ever really want to give us your thoughts, send us an email at escape-to-realitypodcast
Yeah, we
at
love
gmail.com. All right, let's start with Summerhouse. We pick back up with Carl saying that he's the best guy she'll ever meet about Paige.
Yeah. Like, okay, Carl.
Which I thought was hilarious. And he like
Okay,
believes
Carl.
it. Carl.
Poor
Lindsay.
Carl. He's really gone downhill for me.
Me too. It's like the patheticness with Carl to me started a little bit last season, and then it's really ramped up this season where it's like it's kind of hard to watch. He's like spiraling.
He is, and he's just deflated. He looks like the thing at the gas station after they turn that power off.
Right. So I loved Lindsay like going into a rage over
She's a psycho bitch, isn't she?
Paige. Like
It's not
saying
even fun.
that she hurt
It's
her.
sad.
No, it's like but it's very intense. She comes in hot.
She is.
Um
She is scary. I mean,
right?
someone should freaking make her get a hold of it. She's nuts.
Yeah, it's aggressive.
And Hannah's like, I'm gonna pull her aside and give her the chance to prove she's not a psycho bitch.
Right. That worked well. I loved Kyle while they're like having the conversation, Carl and Lindsay, and she's going nuts. He like comes up wasted. He's like, I'm here for moral support and I'm a Christmas tree. Like dressed in that Christmas tree.
It's the best.
And then Carl told him he hadn't had sex in 3 months, and Kyle was like, what?
3 months, I guess it is a long time for a single guy, but I mean,
It's not that long.
it's not like 3 years.
Right. Did you notice Jordan watching Kyle pee?
I missed that, and then
It was weird.
I heard him say he like came in. I meant to rewind that.
It was weird.
Oh my
So I'm
god!
just gonna leave that there. The weird indicators continue to come around.
Poor Jordan. This is not a good thing for him.
No.
It's not even fun.
No, it's just like, and they all know it too. Like that's another thing you see throughout this episode is like when he said he made out with the chick that was asleep on the couch. Like everybody's like,
What does that mean? Was she asleep already? I mean, you gotta specify this.
We're in the era of Me Too. You need to say like she was conscious. It was consensual.
God, I had a guy kiss me when I was on the couch one time, and I should have kicked him in the nuts, and I didn't give it. I mean, I woke up and he stopped. Thank God I didn't get raped or something, but
Ugh,
it's
God.
just like that's
What
not
it-
right. That is
No.
like it still creeps me out, and it still pisses me off that I didn't punch him in the nuts. It does.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So like he should have clarified what the fuck was going on there.
Who was? I didn't know if that girl was Danielle, but I guess she would have been sleeping on the couch.
No.
I couldn't
it wasn't
tell if it
Danielle,
was a rando. And he's such a and he picks the girl that's passed out and gone that can't speak for herself. So
Right, exactly.
God, he's crazy.
It's weird. And I think it was the preview for next week. They're like, have you actually ever had sex? So.
And it sounds like he admits he hasn't, right?
Right? I don't know.
And then, what casting producer thought he was the pick?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering too. I think Paige and Hannah are good. Like Hannah is whatever to me. I really like Paige. But yeah, Jordan is an odd choice.
Hannah's not.
She's fine. She's just not very
she's
dramatic
okay.
or drunk or like,
right.
you know, she's just like a standard chick. And
she's
so
too normal.
So Paige and Carl have the conversation after all the drama. He doubles down on he's the best she'll ever get. And I loved he was like, I mean, I took you for pancakes. I was like, shut up.
Thank you.
And he's like, I'm doing adult things like trying to get a job. I'm like, actually being an adult is being employed, not floundering around.
Yeah, and it's like you could still he could have called her. Yeah, the more I think about it, she probably is right.
Yeah, I think so. And then, so he says they're going to try again, and he's going to call her during the week. Again, the bar is so low.
And he never does. Yeah.
What? All you have to do is call or text during the week, and you can't even do that? I don't understand.
Yeah, she's not even asking for
Right. She's not even asking for a date. She's literally like, call me on the phone.
God, she is way too good for him.
Right.
Yeah, and then Lindsay goes up and gets in the girls' faces, and what is this? What did she say? Yearbook committee or just a committee or something? I don't know if she said yearbook, but
yeah, she said some kind of she's just really aggressive.
She is. There is a disconnect, between all those girls.
Yeah, I
like the little three of them. Paige got lucky that she got this storyline with Carl, because if not, what would there be?
Yeah, you're right. It's actually a good call. What else happened? What do you think about Kyle ring shopping? Oh,
it was a pretty ring.
Yeah.
I wonder. So they're still together. The whole drama with the aunt in the ring and Lindsay acting like she's so torn between telling them when she really loves ripping people's lives apart.
Yeah, 100%. I'm really like, I don't know what to do. It's like, you know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to blow all this shit up.
She's Scar on freaking Lion King right there.
I loved when Kyle went to his parents' house, like before he got there, like they didn't know how old he was. They were like, I love his
cute.
parents.
I love his parents too. They are really cute, aren't
right?
they?
I love his
dad
mom.
His dad's kind of sexual. I'm into him.
God, of course.
His mom is hilarious. So
she was like, I had a hard time being faithful myself.
I was shocked. They seem so vanilla,
Right? No, I like the mom a lot.
I do too. She's a riot, and she looks so much like him.
Yes, totally. I just love, I love seeing parents that are just like, listen, we raised this kid, and now we're just kind of like, they're like, how old is he? 36, 35, just like.
I know. I thought it was sweet when he walked in the house. It made me think of my kids when they're older, and I like Kyle. I think he's a nice kid, and those drinks will fail, but that's okay. He'll get the next one.
Right.
Nobody wants to drink that nasty shit, and nobody likes that size can. I don't like drinking out of a can like that. Do you?
No, I don't either. There's something like it's too small.
I'd rather drink out of a normal can.
I'd rather not drink out of a can. I prefer
those little cans are trendy, and it's not long lasting.
No, I agree.
And I think
the packaging is a little bright for my taste.
Yeah, and I feel like the psychology behind it, people think they're not getting enough, so they're not going to buy that.
That's good analysis. Man, we should give him some advice on it.
But it looks nasty.
Right. No, I agree. The colors or something about it looks like a Hawaiian party from 8th grade.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get.
I know. Those were fun.
Oh, I also had to comment Paige when she's like, I mean, I feel so lucky, to have my own apartment in New York City.
My effing God. I haven't stopped thinking about that.
And she's like, it's like a real Carrie Bradshaw moment.
I mean, my burn that house down like 50 cents.
I mean, my parents pay my rent. I'm like, then it's not. What are you talking
my
about?
God. How old are you? 26? Your parents are paying your rent?
But what
kind of monster are they creating? No wonder you think your vagina's too good for anyone to stick anything in. Holy shit.
But I just don't understand how
there is no
accomplishment.
When does it end? You're 26. When does it end? God, when you get married?
Imagine those parents are probably
must be when she gets married.
I guess.
Right?
I think that is maybe
job, when she has a job.
I think that's the Italian way though. It's they take care of their kids until they
Well,
get married.
it's like that's crazy.
I know, hilarious.
Well, that's if I guess you can afford it, but imagine that's probably like a $3,000 a month apartment.
Oh, easily
to put little Princess Paige up in.
Right.
She acts like a nice girl, though. Still, I got to give it to her. I mean,
No,
I think
no,
she would
she's
be
very
nice,
sweet.
but I hate her because of her privilege.
I just feel like if your parents are still paying your rent, you should get a fucking roommate. Like, that's the least you can do. You know what I mean?
God.
Like, not be like,
She's
Mom and Dad, I
milking it
found an apartment
hardcore.
by myself.
Or
It's
be
like,
bringing
come on.
dudes back and be having the party every night.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
She's doing good, but they probably are like, you can't have sex. We'll pay for your rent.
Right.
No wonder she's not banging on
the
camera.
cameras. Right.
God, I know. I couldn't believe that.
It was like
Like,
ridiculous.
you're not even paying half?
I know. Does she pay utilities? I don't even know. She might
Could
not
you
be paying
imagine
anything.
what a life?
I know.
And her parents didn't, like, what do they even do for a living?
Right?
Are they, like, shopping at...
Just imagine you pay for somebody's college probably, so you support them.
Oh,
those
yeah, they
4
paid
years,
the college. There's no way they didn't.
and then it's like it just keeps going.
Did she go to college? Probably.
She's past the health insurance age. It's like,
right.
come on.
Yeah. Once you're off health insurance,
You
you're
should be
living in
off
a
rent.
homeless shelter. Sorry, honey.
Right, 100%.
That haircut doesn't cut itself every 6 weeks.
Right.
Oh, my God. And the clothes and
I'm
everything.
glad that bothered you as well. I was like, this is preposterous.
Oh, I'm so jealous beyond belief.
Right.
Makes me sick.
You got any other thoughts on this episode?
So last night, Amanda, Kyle's girlfriend, like tried on like 10 dresses on her Instagram. I watched every single one.
So,
I was
so funny.
compelled.
So I was up at like 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep, and for some reason her story came up on my thing, and I did the same thing. I watched every one, and I'm like, what am I didn't have the sound on, so I had no idea what I was watching. What was happening?
I watched it with the sound too, but she like needed a dress and an outfit for a wedding next week, and
Okay.
it's so pathetic, but I like her. She's a cute little thing. Those
Great
boobs
style.
are insane.
I know. She has great style. Though.
She's
I would've
talking
worn
about
every
like
single one of the things she
taping
tried on.
boobs in and doing this. It's like, that's a lot of effort. I would never wear something if I had to tape something in, but
I was like delirious, just like quick scrolling through it, like,
oh
Jesus,
my
what are all these
God.
outfits?
I must have like a lesbian crush on her or something because I watched everyone. And I was like in a parking lot with my kids in the car, and I was like watching it. Like I was like, it's so sad. But Kyle walked by with a wig on. That wig.
Okay.
He must have a lot of these wigs. He is funny though. I really love Kyle.
Yeah, I like Kyle too.
Do you think he cheated? But I don't think so because they're still together. I mean, and if I think if she hears that he made out with somebody, you just let that go.
Like Katie and Tom.
Yeah, right. Because it
Yeah.
never. He can always weasel his way out of that.
Well, you already cheated, so she's already made her indication clear.
I was surprised though when he's like telling his parents who are like, I thought they were like squeaky clean, I cheated, and she's like, well, I cheated on your dad until he put a ring on it.
Right. Oh, that was good. I enjoyed it.
His parents are definitely at sex clubs in the middle of New York City after they drop Kyle off.
For sure. Swingers.
His mom
or
is
something.
like the leader.
Yeah, I would agree.
Stupid Lindsay and Everett.
Could care less.
Ridiculous. Now Danielle banging the British guy. I rewound that a bunch of times because it blew my mind how fast that guy was moving in the bed. Did you see that? Like a little jackrabbit.
No, I didn't rewind it like a creep. I let that go.
But it was crazy.
Yeah.
I watch What Happens Live. The pairing that I am interested in is weird. Is Carl and Sheena.
They're perfect for each other.
I watched them, and I don't watch a lot of Watch What Happens Live anymore. I don't know why. But supposedly, Andy Cohen said on something that I heard, must have been his radio show, that after they were having breakfast the next day or lunch on their Instagram, so he thinks they screwed because why would they be having lunch the next day together? They probably spent the night together. So,
interesting.
and their moms were the bartenders, and it's
I
like
saw.
Sheena's talking about screwing all these people. It's like, wow, you don't even hold back with your mom right there, but I guess her mom knows. I mean,
God.
okay, Hannah getting her shoe caught in a cattle grade and then breaking her pinky. It sounds wild, right?
I mean, I could see it happening. You could easily do that.
Jeez. Oh, my God. That sounds
It's amazing
so
nothing
painful.
like that ever happened to me when I was wasted. Like, that I didn't get, like, a serious injury.
Yeah. Or, like,
You know?
Kristen Doughty like smashed half her face onto a taxi cab.
Right. I mean, I've had some friends who've gotten pretty fucked up when they're wasted, but never happened to me, thank God.
What's an Aperol spritz?
It's disgusting.
What is it? I gotta.
Aperol is a certain type of liqueur, and it tastes like licorice, kind of.
Oh my God, that's exactly what I don't want.
Yeah, I hate it. It's very popular. It's like Aperol and soda water, and it's like orange.
Does
I
it
don't
get
like
you
it.
drunk?
Yeah, I mean it's
because it's a
Italian.
liquor?
It's an Italian like wine-based cocktail kind of thing.
Oh.
But the flavor, it's not my.
Where'd you
cup of
have
tea.
one?
I've tried it a couple times because I feel like it's having a moment, but it's just not
It
good.
is. I first heard it from Stassi.
Yeah. All right. Should we move on to Vanderpump?
Sure.
All right. Oh, so Brittany's family came into town. I love how the brunch that she hosted at her house, was that from Hooters?
I think so.
Okay.
Don't even take this shit out of the plastic containers.
Right? Like you're not even going to pretend to present it nicely.
Oh my God.
I just showed you
I
the
think it
level
was
of
from
class.
Hooters.
I thought it was from Hooters too.
They
The
must
bag
give it
looked
to her for
very-
free. And the orange. That's Hooter orange. I
Who's
think that's
eating
like called
breakfast?
Hooter orange.
Who's eating breakfast from Hooters?
Oh my
don't.
God. Chicken wings maybe? It's crazy. What do they got?
Jax, this whole episode was just so painful for me. Carrying his dad's ashes everywhere was weird.
He's cracking.
What he was talking about at the end about like how he's number one and these people are all weird because they don't understand like who's taking care of me.
And then he says that he wrote this whole thing about how it was edited wrong, and even the dad is mad because it wasn't right, and everybody was agreeing with him. He's sick.
Yeah, he said, "What about making me happy? I've got to take care of myself, number one." It's like, what? You're literally trying to like win over the family of the girl you cheated on that you're about to marry.
It is uncomfortable. He is sick.
Yeah.
And then the brother-in-law's eyes
Oh
popping
my God.
out of his
He
head.
was like, "Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up."
Oh my God. It's great. I love it. They hate him.
And like even at the breakfast, he was like, "I mean, I'm not going to bow down to the dad. Like, I'm just going to, it's like, God, what? You are
Brittany's
just
mom
delusional."
would sleep with Jax.
Oh, 100%. I would see.
And Brittany would walk in on that.
God, you're so right. Yeah. I agree.
God, I wish that would happen. I don't want that to happen to Brittany because I like her, but that would be hilarious.
Brittany's really lost me. I can't with the accent anymore.
It's crazy.
The wedding dress shopping, it was like,
Oh my God.
so over the top.
Her body was looking good though.
She
the
looks
body
great.
looked better in those wedding dresses than it does in normal clothes, right?
She does the same thing that I think that
Katie.
that Katie does, like a lot of draping shit where it's like, what are you doing?
No,
And also like a lot of like something around her chest doesn't always look like fitted right.
Yeah. Those fake tits is not right for her body.
Were you somebody who grew up like thinking about your wedding?
No. Well, I never had one. Yeah.
It's always interesting to me when I hear these, like when she's like,
I
I've
don't
been
wanna
thinking about my
plan that
whole
shit.
life. And
No.
then it's like, did you ever think about the groom? She's like, no, I just thought about the dress. It's like, Jesus.
No. I like going to weddings. I love going to a wedding.
Me too.
but I don't want to plan one.
Kristen thinking she was going to be maid of honor was hilarious to me. Acting like a real psycho.
And didn't Katie's face look like a sourpuss the whole time? And then she asks her to be the matron of honor. Maybe I'm making this up. Did you sense that?
Well, she also brought them up. She brought up them breaking up during wedding dress shopping, which I feel like is
That's such a bitchy move, right?
Yes, totally. Yeah, I agree. I thought it was a weird choice to me too, because I guess I don't think of Brittany and Katie as that close, but maybe they are.
Maybe they must be like.
Yeah,
And Sheena was standing up for Kristen like hardcore on Watch What Happens Live. Like, Kristen is such a good friend. She was there for me. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have gotten through my divorce. It's like, so is it a whole play that they just seem to hate your guts on this TV show? I mean,
I literally can't watch the scenes with Sheena. The thing with her and the dude, I fast forwarded through the entire thing. I couldn't.
She's messed up, and I don't know why this guy has to come to her apartment, cook this food that looks like it's gonna make him sick, and then she's like talking about how she screwed Chargers and she screwed all these other basketball players and everything, and She's asking him if she's had if he had a threesome.
No. And the other thing is, like, she's 33. Like, she's too old to be doing this shit. I just feel like it's just, there's something so childlike and ridiculous. I just don't even like it. I can't watch it. It makes me so uncomfortable. I literally fast forward.
So this Adam guy, it must be all I guess there's rumors that it's staged, but he seems mad. But she went and she's had sex with the guy, so it's like, I mean, she was trying to make him jealous, but she probably should have just had dinner with him, not really actually had sex with him.
I can't.
But
I can't with
it's
anything.
all dumb. This Adam guy, that whole thing is stupid. Like him saying they don't want to be together. Yeah, it's just dumb.
Also, the bridesmaid shit that Brittany did with the rose and stuff was too much for me. Like,
where do you get those?
I don't know. That probably had to be $100 a box easily.
How much money are they spending on this shit?
They must be getting a lot of it sponsored, right?
God, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
And then Jack's saying that he paid for the baby.
Yeah. I mean, he did give a lot of money for that kid, which is weird. That was when he was in his remorseful stage. Now he could give a shit.
I bought their baby. Just to say that, though, is so sick.
I know, it really is.
Like, you don't ever bring that up.
No, you don't.
Here, watch the baby you bought then, Jax, you scumbag.
Weird. The other thing in this episode
Jack's couchy.
I couldn't deal with was Lala and James. Like,
No.
Lala acting like she's the moral authority.
Yeah.
Giving him advice.
It's so
Like,
staged and dumb.
Yeah. It was very staged, and I don't understand why all of a sudden, after she's been talking shit the entire time, she suddenly, like, just because Lisa told her to, I don't know.
Because Randall allows her to talk to James now. It's all Randall pulling everything, too.
Definitely.
He's just controlling her.
She got her Gucci slides taken once, and now she's playing by the rules.
How much are Gucci slides?
I don't even know. Probably like $600.
I want some Gucci slides.
Let's
now,
look it up.
her face looked good, though.
Yes.
Sometimes her plastic surgery really is working for her,
Mhm.
and sometimes it's not. But that day, she looked good.
Okay. You know what? See, you're freaking out over Gucci. So the Gucci, like, slides, $250, $310.
Oh, my God.
It's not bad. So what is she freaking out over?
$253?
Yes.
Wow, I could get
Pool
some
slides,
Gucci slides.
$210. Okay, and then the ones with, like, the fur, that everybody wears,
Yeah.
the fur in the back, those are like $800, $900. But, like, come on, like, you can't buy
Wow.
yourself some Gucci slides, girl. She could.
I
Damn, I
still
didn't
have
realize they were so
Adidas
affordable.
slides when I was younger, and I still have them from
Oh, I
20
love-
years ago.
I used to
Who knew?
rock Adidas back in the day, and now it's like hip again.
Yeah. Wow. I saw.
I mean,
Pauly
Beyonce.
D wearing them, and I was like, yeah, I'm just like Pauly.
Right? Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. That was crazy. James with his ideas for See You Next Tuesday. I love him. Let him come in with the astrology light.
I mean, he's got to give it up. It's over.
He's like, I found you.
In the words of Nene, the door is closed.
And there's no way, like, Lisa knows who's coming, who's going. She's not.
Right.
There's nothing unexpected in her day.
100%. Yeah, those were all my thoughts. Anything else you got on these?
So I was surprised that Jax's sister hates the mom too.
I was too. I mean, I don't know. I feel like something more had to have happened there. I get that they're pissed she didn't tell him, but, like, maybe he did, like
Right.
Jax said, like, or somebody said, like, maybe he didn't want them.
That's what
to
Jax.
know.
I think Jax did say. Right. I think that is what his mom seems like, a nice lady.
It's sad. It's really sad. Imagine how alone she feels. It's a shame.
Oh God, it's really sad.
Yeah. Anything else on these fools?
No, that's it.
Right.
I just it's hilarious how excited Brittany was at that luncheon.
Oh my God. It's like ridiculous.
How many bridesmaids are there too? Like,
Too many. So many.
oh, look at online right now. It just says herpes cases up at Coachella surrounding cities.
I saw that.
That's a
Gross.
shocker.
Yeah, right. All right.
Oh my God. Herp alert reported up to 250 herpes cases per day. Holy shit, man. That's a lasting memory.
Right.
Who needs a tattoo when you can go home with a cold sore that's going to come back again and again?
All right. Double shot at love. It was kind of a snoozer episode, a little bit. A filler, if you will. But I have to comment on Holly.
She's the star.
She's really like, she just can't get out of putting her foot in her own mouth. It's like,
She's nuts. They're gonna they're keeping, producers are like, you can't send home Holly. You can't send home Holly.
and you can tell Polly's uncomfortable with it. Like when she sat down next to him and was like, this is a done deal, like about the two of them. And he's like, ha ha ha. And then she's like, so how many kids should we have? I'm like, no.
I love her so much.
I think the people that are like the most entertaining for me are her because she's nuts, Nikki because she's also like
Nikki,
insane.
oh my God, she's crying like 24/7.
Jesus, like, I mean, she's literally acting like they're in a relation. She's
Day
acting
3.
like they were dating before, came onto the show, and now he's like cheating. That's how she's acting.
Yeah.
It's like, and she's like, it's not easy to date a guy who's dating 13 other girls. It's like, no shit, but you went on this show. Like, I don't.
Yeah, and Polly is way too level-headed. I wonder if he really is like, I'm just gonna keep her around for ratings or
right. And then I think Susie is also very entertaining.
Susie is great, and she's cute.
I could almost see her and Polly being like almost kind of a match because I think Polly is like super sweet, but I wouldn't say he's like the deepest person, if you will.
Right.
And like she isn't either. So, and it seemed like they were making out for a while.
I know. It was like, how many times were we going around and they were
still going at it.
Crazy.
Somebody said this. One of the chicks, I forget who. She said Susie is the girl waiting outside when your wife goes to work.
Yeah,
which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah, it is true. That was surprising. Vinny was like, "I'm gonna fight him for Susie." I'm like, "Damn, Susie's got it going on."
Right? Very appealing. It's
Who
just
knew?
you can tell though it's going to be much more slim for Vinny than for Polly. Like, he has a smaller pool, I think, for sure.
I think it's that Maria girl for Vinny, right?
Me too. They seem weird and kind of like
And
they
she
like
looked really
each other.
pretty. She looked prettier in just normal clothes.
Yes.
Where do they get these tight ass dresses?
I know, right? Those elimination outfits are good.
Oh my God.
The fake boardwalk, I was very impressed by that setup. It seemed
That was
really
quite
financial
the setup. Where the hell is that?
right. And what is MTV dropping for that? Like that'd be
Wow.
it's crazy. Carnies and everything.
Yeah, he's like real carnies. Like
Yeah.
Leanne's here. God,
It's crazy.
Polly is so sweet though, but he
really
is.
Do you believe
the
he's
Nikki
never
girl
cheated?
he's gonna send home? I think so. I'll give
Yeah.
him the benefit of the
And
doubt.
of course, Vinny has cheated. That doesn't surprise me.
Vinny is such a little snake.
Yeah.
So Snooki slept with Vinny when she was dating the guy she married, right?
yes.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Because they got into a fight because he didn't come to Italy or he left Italy or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
That Italy season was weird.
It was weird. I mean, that was when Mike was in his low point.
Yeah. But I do love Holly. Victoria sleeping cracks me up. She's just like sleeping her life away at this place.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She got eliminated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny.
But I do think they need to pick up to like maybe 2 eliminations a week till we get down to some like, let's take them
How
on a
long
trip.
are we doing this for?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know.
Right. I thought they would send at least 2 home last night.
I would have thought they would have as well. Yeah, we got to pick it up a little bit because there's too many chicks.
But that Nikki crying morning, noon, and night, and it's like, let her go home then.
Oh, I have to say the thing about Holly biting her toenails really
Oh my
grossed me the
God.
fuck out.
That is disgusting. She needs to go home for that.
Why would you ever admit that? And she's like, well, maybe he'll think I'm flexible. I'm like,
Oh my
but you're
God,
biting
so-
your toenails?
Oh, it's so nasty.
It's so dirty. I don't even like, I don't bite my fingernails, but I even think that's a really bad habit.
It's
like
gross.
Oh my God, that literally makes me want to throw up.
Oh, and look at Danny from the t-shirt shop, still
He looks
raking
the
it in.
same. He looks
does.
like he hasn't aged a year. It's crazy.
It's crazy how he's still around.
I know.
And Victoria in a sexless relationship for 5 years. What does that mean?
Very weird. I wrote that down too. Why are you in a relationship?
Nikki's longest relationship was 6 months. That's questionable.
Yeah.
The questions that they asked them, that was awkward with them sitting on the thing. Like, what are your favorite female attributes?
I
Or
know.
have you cheated? Or how many times have you been in love? And Vinny's like, they are really asking some good questions. It's like, yeah, that's deep.
Deep. I know. But I just love Polly. So
Oh,
keep
I'll watch
watching
it. I think it's
Yeah.
great.
And
If
the
it was-
girls are the
If it
cast.
was Vinny and
oh no, I wouldn't watch.
it would be. I think it'd be even better if it was the situation or if they just need
No,
the
if it
situation
was-
to live in there.
No,
too.
if it was Ronnie and Polly, that would be great. Just to see
Ronnie and Polly would be
Ronnie's
good.
disaster, that would be
Yes.
good.
Oh, good
think of the
call.
chicks. Think of the chicks coming for Ronnie. That would be a
And Ronnie be
complete mess.
crying too.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh
Roy
my
reaching all
God,
around.
that's a good call. Hilarious. I love Polly asking Holly, "Who's the most passionate girl in the house?" And she's like, "Yes, it's me for you." It's
ridiculous.
Like, you're hilarious.
Oh, before we wrap up on this little brief episode we have, I forgot to tell you, I watched the Netflix movie with the Noah guy that you love.
Yes, yeah.
What was it called? The new one?
I don't know. Noah Goes to College?
Hold on. It's called, tells you how good it was. Hold on. Well, okay, so I watched that one, which I can't remember, and it wasn't good. I would not recommend it. Also, he looked like a little dirty to me.
Yeah.
The Perfect Date. Where he essentially plays like a escort kind of idea. It wasn't very good. Like him and the chick had no chemistry, so I would not recommend that. But if you're looking for a good kind of chick flick on Netflix, Someone Great with Gina Rodriguez, I think you should watch it. It has her and the chick from.
I read that. I remember you telling me that.
And the chick from what's her face? What's the movie where they sing?
Oh, Pitch Perfect?
Yes. Brittany something is her name.
Oh, Brittany Snow. I like
Yes.
her. Yeah.
She plays the friend, and then this other
I like
girl.
her too. What's that show called? What's that movie called?
It's called Someone Great.
Okay.
And this other chick who I didn't know plays her other friend who's very good. It's like I think you would like it.
I'll watch
worth
that.
watching.
I like Brittany Snow. She is cute.
Yeah.
And
So
Gina
that I would
Rodriguez,
recommend.
I'm not familiar with her because I didn't watch the.
Oh,
Virgin.
Jane the Virgin is great. The Perfect Date. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
would
know you
not
watched
recommend
Jane the Virgin.
it. What don't I watch? Oh man.
Oh, I did go see, what's her name? Ali Wong.
Oh yes.
And she is outrageous and psychotic in all the best ways. It's just, she's crazy.
So
She's
you
really
went
nuts.
with a bunch of our people and my friend DJ who.
What did he say?
He said that that he doesn't like very crude humor and thought that it was over the top. And
It was
I was
crude
like,
beyond belief.
and I was like, what do you mean? And all of you said that. So it's like, it had to be really bad. And I was like, what do you mean by like,
It's
and he was like,
crazy.
I don't even want it. What did he say? He said, too inappropriate to repeat. I like to keep my text PG-13. And I was like, you're a prude. And then he was like, all right, most of the show was about her thoughts of her cheating, lifting up her skirt and talking about her pussy juice.
Yeah, it was. That's exactly it. Oh, and how it looked like a bird cage she referred to it
No.
once as. It's really, she's so like little and petite, and you just can't imagine the things that are going to come out of her mouth. And the
Yeah.
way that she says it, and then she's just saying like she's at an age where she still gets hot and horny for a guy, and she didn't realize it. And she was training for a movie, and the chef was behind her, and she could feel his penis on her back. And like
Ugh.
she got back to her room, and her underwear was like pretty much soaked.
Okay,
and
I
she's
can't.
like, she's like, I still got it, and like she's just mentally ill, and she's
Yeah,
like,
he said, I mean, it's beyond raunchy, just a little low brow for me, which I thought was great.
it was a different type of set. I thought she would talk. The last
About,
couple
like,
were
childhood
giving birth
or,
and
like,
stuff.
being a mom or something.
Yeah, but this was wild. It was interesting. Tyler got in the car, and he's like, wow, she really wants to cheat on her husband. I'm like, I know. We were like, she went a little far with it, and the husband was there and everything. And you leave thinking she really is sad to be married, but
God.
it is a shtick. But it is crazy. She had some good. It was worth it going though. She is nuts. But I was like, Tyler, look at all these normal looking girls that are here. You would never think that they'd be into such dirty thoughts and comedy, and it's like we're like, wow, you're right. It's
real
like these
dirty.
normal looking girls.
You never know.
It was
Lady
crazy.
in the street freaking the sheets. You know what
Yeah.
they say.
But she is funny. Yeah. If
All
anybody
right.
can go see her, she's crazy. She's mentally ill. That she the whole time I just kept saying she's nuts.
God.
Oh my
Yeah, it sounded
god.
intense. All right. Well, everybody, so look out for our episode with Pink Shade on Tuesday, and then look out for our episode of 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. We're stoked it's back, so we'll be talking that. Check out our polls on Escaped Reality Podcast on Instagram. We do a lot, and we do our tweets of the week because you guys are hilarious talking about these shows, so we'll be doing that too. So check that out on Twitter at Escape2Pod, and we'll be back.
Bye, guys.
Bye.